It was only in April 2026 when Wanzai Entertainment officially introduced a seven-member girl group named Sonara during the SB19 Wakas at Simula Trilogy concert as part of their goal and mission to elevate the Philippine music industry. So ang first debut song nila during that performance is Tabi, which is a mix of pop, rock, and hip-hop. So the members include Eureka, Ella, Dominic, Teen, Megumi, Lay, and Nami. So one thing that I noticed about them is that meron silang brand color that they follow, which is crimson, red, and black. At mas edgy yung branding nila when I compare it or when I try to compare it with other girl groups in the Philippines. So for them, it works. And yung first release nila ng music video na Tabi, actually I like the way it was directed and cohesive siya, and I feel na pasok siya sa many types of market, and it will also be appreciated in countries like Thailand kasi very universal yung concept nila, and halatang pinag-isipan along with the dance choreography. So makikita mo that they are preparing them for an international market or a wider market, hindi lamang sa Pilipinas. And although they are rookies, makikita mo dito that very well trained na sila, handa na silang sumabak, and every performance nila, even yung mga mall shows nila, they become even more confident and alam nilang mag-handle ng tough pressure. So, just like SB19, I feel na sinabak talaga sila with the numerous trainings and preparation, and hindi lamang yung physical routines and dance choreography, but also mentally. So, meron silang edge ng mga mentors and guidance coming from one of the best boy groups in the world right now, which is SB19. So, ang isa pang gusto ko sa kanila, Sonara members, apart from, in fact, looking great at very stylish sila, they have the ability to write their own songs. Kasi if you are going to elevate the Philippine music industry na sinasabi mo, and if you want to enter the market, you should be able to have your own ability to write songs. So para magkakaroon ka ng mga writing credits. Kasi aminin man natin, that is a skill na hindi present in many of the P-pop artists that we have right now. So I think very great na edge or advantage yun ng Sonara, apart from having confident swagger, di ba? So they were really chosen for their artistry and potential to develop their own material. So kaabang-abang, at nakita mo naman that even just less than a year, April lang sila na-introduce, nakakuha sila agad ng big endorser, which is Bonchon. And it is no laughing matter kasi karaniwan kinukuha ng Bonchon ang mga top international artists talaga. So for them to be able to get noticed very early is a good sign. Kasi when I try to observe also their engagements, hindi lamang sa TikTok but other social media platforms, they are really hitting it. So from 200,000 to 3.4 million to 6 million views, maaga nilang nare-receive yun. And alam mo yun, nandun yung part ng goal na makita talaga sila sa international stage. Just like their mentors and kuyas in Lollapalooza and Summer Sonic na SB19 members. So, one observation lang I think ng isa sa mga netizen is that sana daw mas maraming video trainings na inilabas ang Onesie Entertainment to introduce each of the girls. They believe na mas na-introduce pa sana sila if may better silang mga videos about their trainings or paano sila napili, their entire trainee journey instead of just random vlog release. So, gusto nilang makita yung mga evaluations, struggles, and kung paano nila na-improve yung friendship nila, and of course, how they also interacted with the SB19 mentors and the people from the Onesie Entertainment. So, while they do have this very strong branding edge, sabi nga nila, they cannot fully rely on the light and energy of SB19. So, yun yung mga sinasabi ng mga mga Redditors and yung mga observers, because I also read some of the Sonara local community pages. So, I think they should be given more fun vlogs daw and better introduction. Um, of course, that's just the opinion of some of the people. So, yung iba naman, they feel that hindi ito ginawa ng One Zay Entertainment. They did not introduce their trainee journey because ang probable technique nila is the air of mystery. And alam mo yung air of mystery, not showing kung ano yung next step or move nila to keep them a little bit mysterious and mag-focus yung tao dun sa dance choreographies nila, sa mga kanta nila, sa mga song releases nila. And if you notice, parang pinapatagal nila na ma-memorize muna ng mga tao yung mga song release like Tabi Tabi and the dance choreographies. And once they go viral and they stay about 2 months sa cycle, saka sila naglabas ng bagong song which is Pula. So, I think ganun yung ginagawa nila. But I guess siguro why ganun yung comment ng iba is that they just want to have a stronger emotional connection, I guess. Kasi that is also the danger when um, Sonara members become too mysterious naman. So, I think they have to create a balance in between, like sharing the training journey, a little tidbits of it, without really breaking or without really entering para hindi rin makita kung ano yung mga next strategies pa nila at maging kaabang-abang pa sila. So, we will see, no? These are both perspectives. So, ayun, congratulations dun sa bagong endorsements nila and I'm actually looking forward kung ano pa yung mga pwede nilang gawin at i-release and how they will mix it up and for how long mag-work din yung crimson, red, and black na palettes nila. So we will know for sure, but from what I'm seeing right now, okay naman, they're doing a very good job and a lot of people are expecting more from Sonara. So that's it. God bless. Thank you for listening.